Hello, everybody. We will be presenting the duodenal lactase stent. My name is Henry Buda.
I'm Bill Goon.
I'm Karina Marachnik.
And I'm Olivia Petropoulos. As there's a surprising amount of foods with dairy in them, and being a lactose intolerant person, I know how difficult it can be to find things that won't make my body severely angry at me. Cooking and going out to eat can be kind of difficult as dairy-free options are more expensive and hard to find, nor is it uncommon for me to find out that the food I just ate that said was dairy-free was not. I find myself, like many others and my friends, trying to remember to take lactase pills before I eat and failing a good amount of the time. Today we are going to propose to you a different approach to helping lactose intolerance, which is the duodenal lactase stent. As for the problem, our problem that we're trying to solve is lactose intolerance. Someone with lactose intolerance does not produce enough lactase enzyme for the amount of lactose consumed, causing adverse side effects. As of now, you can only get short-term treatments with like lactase pills or drops. There's a need for a device that can autonomously hydrolyze lactose within the gut. A stent would be able to increase surface area that would allow this reaction to happen. As we can see from the picture, lactase is a brush enzyme embedded in the cilia of the small intestine, and it requires lactose to travel to it. So an increase of surface area will be beneficial for this biological process.
65% of the adult population suffers from lactose intolerance. As you can see on the map to the right, lactose intolerance is prevalent around people all over the world. Lactose intolerance only increases with age, and no significant improvement has been found with over-the-counter medicine. A lactase stent can provide a long-term solution for patients that can be easily maintained.
Our design will consist of a self-expanding nitinol stent that serves as the backbone. Around that, cellulose nanofibers will be electrically spun. The tips of our stent will be dipped in a flexible polyurethane coating that helps to keep the fibers locked into place, as well as preventing stent migration within the small intestine. The cellulose fibers also provide a layer of protection because bare metal contact in the intestinal lining can cause major issues. Finally, the cellulose fibers provide an excellent scaffolding for an enzyme immobilization, allowing us to attach our lactase optimally. Our procedure will go down and through the upper GI tract, ending in the duodenum. It's important to note that in the duodenum, there is a bile duct that cannot be blocked. Cellulose nanofibers will be spaced in such a way that the bile will be able to enter the intestines unimpeded, as well as the stomach contents can mix evenly with this intestinal lining, allowing for nutrient uptake.
As for the design specifications, we will be placing the stent in the duodenum, which we can see in this image, positioned right after the stomach, but it's important as it's not going to hold open the pyloric valve and impede its function. The diameter of the duodenum is 25 to 30 millimeters, and the diameter of the stent will be from 22 to 24 millimeters. The rest of the dimensions of the stent are listed here.
As for the cost of our device, we plan to use nitinol for the backbone of the stent. Nitinol can cost about $1.25 per foot, and as mentioned before, the ends will be dipped into polyurethane. We will also use a microcrystalline cellulose, which can be acquired for about $1 a pound. We will combine the microcrystalline cellulose and lactase in a solution, and the lactase can cost about 26 cents per gram. The bulk of the cost of our procedure will come from the endoscopic procedure, which costs from about $1,000 to $5,000. We estimate that our procedure will cost about $3,000 in total. One would pay about $1,400 a year to use a lactate pill during every meal, assuming 3 meals a day. Our procedure would only cost $3,000 without insurance and would last for about 2 years. This equals about the same price that one would pay to use lactate pills throughout the year for every meal. Our device will eliminate people's need to purchase lactate pills and will come with the convenience of being able to eat anything without having to worry to take a pill. Additionally, the lactose intolerance diet can be very expensive, and thus our device will eliminate extra costs.
So there's no specific cure for lactose intolerance, and there's no known way of making the body produce more lactase enzymes. So as for competition on the market, There are lactase pills in which you can take before every meal. Additionally, people add droplets of lactase enzymes to their food before consuming it. And there are also lactose-free diets, obviously. So when compared to these different solutions on the market, our solution is more preferable in the sense that it's the most long-term and effective solution. As mentioned before, it can stay in the body for 2 years. There's no specialized diet in which you have to follow, and there will be, it eliminates the lactose pill consumption. So our team hopes to target mainly adults. And as for our clients, we hope to reach people who struggle or have severe lactose intolerance. And furthermore, people with short-term memories, people who forget or cannot afford to take the pills can also benefit from our product. As mentioned before, these pills can be expensive. Since our product will be delivered by an endoscopic procedure, people undergoing endoscopic procedures can also benefit from this. Additionally, since it is a colonic stent, people who experience blockage issues can also benefit from this procedure.